City Skylines it is. This is Niytewolfe with Gamedestroyers. We're hoping that you've had a great day. Now, let's go see. What mods do I have? Oh, let's turn all these off. No, off. Off. Let's see here. Come on. Okay, now, we're good. Took a minute, but anyway, let's start a new game. City Skylines is a lovely game. Love city builders. Love them. Just don't like them from Sim. I mean, they're good, but they're just annoying. So, we have a whole bunch of ones. Yes, of course, I have Chernarus. Because I do play Daisy a lot. So, which one do we want to play? I kind of like the Japan one, but I have a whole bunch of them in here. Which one do we want to play? Well, let's go with this one, but we're not going to call it that. We're going to call it, Wolfe Bay, of course. Now, the fun part about this is that we have a really good city builder. I've played this quite a bit already, but we're going to learn how to build a city together. Yay! So it shouldn't take too long. This thing likes to take forever to load. So hi, how you been? How's your mom and them? If I sound kind of weird, it's I was in the hospital a few days ago for dehydration. Yay! Because I don't drink like a freaking horse to begin with. I just need to shove more fluids down my neck. But it was a fun day. Froze to death in the hospital because they decided that you need to freeze to death to be in a hospital. Now, look at the overall lookout of our city here. Oh, no, turn. Got some it looks like got some hydroelectric power sources if we want to. And yes, I know all about the whole, don't use hydroelectric. Well, I'm from the South. We have a whole bunch of hydroelectrics, and we know how to work them. Okay, so let's pause the game. So first we want to build up some nice little roads. Just to, there. Just do that. You unlock a whole bunch. Get rid of that. And we got our 4-lane. We have our 6-lane. And then we have our highways, which haven't been opened up yet. So we want to go to our large roads. And it's a 6-lane. We come here, scroll in. You see we've only got 3 lanes. So let's go with our 4-lane. And this is going to cost a little bit of money. Be prepared. Because I'm going to start screaming. So we got to go 2 blocks. Oh, of course not. No. Lovely start. Okay, so now let's see. Yeah, we'll just go with the 2 lane until I can get my other one. So we'll go 2 blocks. 2 blocks. And we're good. Yay! Stop that. So I have all this lovely coastline. All up and around here. I'd like to keep it lovely. So, from here, we're going to build a freaking curved road. So I come over here to curve tool. Yay! Not a total and complete moron. Come out 2 blocks. You're curving the wrong way. There we go. Okay, not working. Not freaking working. Okay. So we'll do it this way. We'll come out 3 blocks. And yes, I know it is not perfect, but that's the whole point. Build a city, make it look pretty. I'll eventually show you a city that I've already been working on, that I've worked on for like 4 hours, and it looks freaking amazing. Kind of, maybe. Anyway, moving on. So now we can curve out. Let's move over here. Can we? No? Aw. Thinking maybe? Yes? No? Yes? That is an off-ramp. I don't want to do that. Okay. So now we need water sources. And ignore half these assets. They never got out, so... We take our water pumping station. We're just going to hide this little bad boy right here. And we take our water. And since I plan on going pretty far with this, we're going to pipe it to about here. Bring this one down. Almost eyeballs. And we'll let it overlap. There's a reason that you want to do the pipelines this way. It's efficient, sort of, and you get a whole lot of coverage, and you don't spend as much money. Because believe me, you're going to be screaming about money. A lot. In this game. There we go. So. We're completely covered. Now we gotta do electricity. Yay! Now I have a whole bunch of these that I can open up and I can use. But when you first start out, you have the coal power plant, the wind turbine, and of course power lines. Now with some of the assets that I have access to a photovoltaic, yeah, it's a solar energy park, and then I have a solar thermal energy park. I think these are both the same thing. And then of course I have a colorful solar power plant. So instead of getting the regular solar power plant where it's brown and metal, you get pink or blue or lime green or yellow. But we're going to be using that later. So for right now, I'm not going to be using a lot of electricity to begin with. So let's try to find a good spot for yeah. We'll just set that bad boy right there. And look, it automatically powered our water station. Way to go. So we'll just put 2 of these bad boys down. And we're good for electricity for now. So let's go back to our road system and see what we can do here. So I'm going to make this side all industrial. because I want to keep all the noise and the pollution on this side. Or I can do, actually, I'm going to turn this into the residential because I've kind of liked it. Oh yes, back to the water problem. You're going to hate this, but we put the poop chute over here. And we're going to do 2 of them because I like to be prepared, unfortunately. And we'll just bring that bad boy up to there. Now we're completely hooked in. Now let's continue on building our city. Let's see here. I want this. So we're going to connect across street. And I'm going to come out 2 blocks. We're going to kind of make this a funky road. We're going to come up to there. We're going to go out 3 blocks here. Now let's turn it a bit, come out another 2 blocks, and we're good. Come down 3. Let's leave that there for a second. Now let's continue this another 2 blocks. Oop. There we go. Nope. Okay, so now we have the beginnings of our industrial, commercial, and residential areas. Now, the problem is our power is way over here. And we need to fix that. Oop, nope. Thank you. So I'm going to take a power line, and I'm going to stretch it to there. Then I'm going to take another power line. Actually, I'm just going to stretch that power line to there. So now we go back in. We get a high demand for our residential. So we're going to take our paint bucket, or actually our marquee. Now, let's do this. We'll take our brush tool. We'll start slowly painting in some areas. And we'll hit play. So now we just gotta wait for some people to come piling in. Our turbines are spinning up. Oh, we have our first customer. And there's a reason why you wanna start out small and then work your way up. So let's paint some more of these bad boys in. And you'll start seeing that our residential demand will start going way down. So of course this over here is screaming, I need power. Oop, oop, wrong one. No. No. D-zone, 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 D-zone. Okay. Oh, and you can D-zone by right-clicking. So I want to turn this into commercial. And yes, I'm laying this right against the entrances and exits. We're going to do a commercial just straight down. Just straight down. It's good for you. It really is. No, it's not. Ignore me. So D-zone those 2 areas. And you'll see that we're starting to get a demand for... Oop, scrolling. Bad. Commercial and industrial. And you see our residential is still climbing. So let's continue on with our residential. And we're just going to take our marquee tool. Boom. Boom. And there we go. Fully filled. And you'll notice that the commercial is not moving in yet because they don't have any power. Once my residential starts moving up through here, we'll have power. And to check and see how my power grid is doing, you click on that and you see I'm making 16 megawatts and I'm only using 2. That's pretty good. Uh-oh. We have some people moving in down here. Oh no! Oh, maybe they're spreading. You see these little blue areas? This is your actual electricity, how far out it reaches. So at a certain point, like right now, I can actually get rid of this little stretch. And see, I'm still connected. So now I have electricity here. And we're doing good, we're doing good. Let's go back to our zoning. So now I've got a really high demand for industrial. And people need places to work, so, you know, don't feel bad for them. So we're just going to take our fill tool and lay in some industrial here. Let me use this. Because I only want to go to a certain extent on here. Get a little bit of that action going. See, look, we've already got some people moving in. So our industrial demand is starting to go down, but our residential is starting to climb again. Then we're going to have to eventually think about what we're going to put in. You know, fire stations, police stations, high schools, eventually transport lines. Those are so much fun. You would not believe how much fun I have putting in transport lines and trying to figure out where in the hell I'm going to put them. So I need more people to move in. Move in. No, I need people. I don't need that. I need this. Now, I'm going to show you something that you really need to do early on when you're doing one of these city builders. Your traffic is going to get so horrendous. It's not even going to be funny. It's going to be bad. Bad, 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 bad. So, the first thing we want to do is we want to come over here. Do we have the highway ramp? No, we don't. But we do have the 6-lane road. So we really don't need a 6-lane road. We're just going to go with a little 2-way. Or a little 2 road. We're going to come up off of here. And we're just going to hook straight in. Now this gets people out. So to get some industrial in from that side, we're just going to put a little 2-lane, a little 1-way 2-lane road in for industrial. So that'll keep the industrial people from crubbing up your entire... Uh-oh. Why are you crying about sewage? What the hell are you crying about sewage for? Yeah, I'm a moron. So, yeah, don't forget to power your sewage pumps. It'd be an awesome idea. Yeah. Come on, power up. Power up. Power the hell up. There we go. Now everybody doesn't have stinky water in their houses and businesses. Shut up. I just turned it on. So this, you got your nice little industrial area. Now your industrial area does pollute. And you're going to see this nice purpley crap spring up all around it. You can actually you can kind of clean that up by using trees. Mostly trees. And your commercial area does have some noise pollution. Noise pollution the residents do not like. So you'll eventually need to pad out your commercials with trees and whatnot. And that gets unlocked once you hit 1,100 people. Well, we might hit that at some point. So getting back to our on-ramps, off-ramps for industrial areas. Now, another thing is you want to actually be able to hook up to this side. So, we're going to do that. So first I'm going to create a road. I'm going to hit the boom, page down. I have created a tunnel. Now this is an outgoing. So we're going to come over here. Let's do a curve. So, let's come out to here. Do a nice little curve. No. There we go. Do a nice little curve over and under. Now we're going to come up. No, go down. Get out of here, chirper. Why are you giving me problems? Yes, building roads is fun. So let's go back to our... There we go. We're going to page up, create a tunnel. Nice little tunnel, there we go. And now we're just going to hook right in. There we go. Tunnel creation. I has no skill at all. Okay, so that's our outgoing to get over here to this side. Now we need to create one coming in. And of course you do the exact same thing, a two-way. That comes over. Oh, I have no more monies. Oh, well, we're going to have to wait. So I have people moving in. I got a nice little neighborhood going on right here. But we do need to speed up because I need more money. Like I said, you will scream about your money constantly. Oop, go back. Yay, we achieved it. A population of 320. Now we have access to the elementary school, the medical clinic, and the landfill side. Don't get me started on landfills. We can now do taxes, loans. And we definitely need those. So we now have $2,100 because every time that you upgrade your city, you get money. So now we have our industrial. They're screaming for more people. So back to building roads. Ooh, no, go back up. Page back up. There we go. So we're fixing to make a whole bunch of people mad. And so what I like to do is I'll come over here, create this side street. We'll come out 3 blocks. Come out, switch over to the curve. Now we're going to waste too much space, so we're just going to go to here. I'm going to bring up my straight line. And boom! And of course they're unhappy because there's now a road right behind them. So now, I like this that you can actually build cliffside retreats. So we're going to load up our next residential area with people. Oh, we do need, though, a connecting road. And, yeah, they're unhappy. But you do need connecting roads. I mean, you definitely need connecting roads in and out of each one of your areas. Now, you don't need a lot, you just need a few. Because you do want to keep the place, you know, semi-looking good. And functional. Must have function. So now we're going to go back to our electricity situation. We're still producing enough. And you see now that I'm hooked up completely, I can now get rid of these power lines. So there, now we've cleaned up our city a little bit. It's fun. And you'll hear the music in the background. It'll start, whenever you start doing something huge, you'll hear massive music. Irritates me. I'd rather listen to, Bach, Beethoven, which you can actually do that with a mod. I do have that mod. I do listen to them. Yeah. But things like classical. And yes, kids, classical is good music. It's where all music originated from. Learn. Okay, enough with the education. So, our residential is slowly falling. And let's speed this up a little bit, because I like going fast. Every city that I build, I always go on triple speed. So we look at everything, see what's going on, see how our garbage is doing. We're producing garbage. I would suggest getting find the mods that have the solar, like the solar mods and everything. These do save you time, they do save you money, and they'll save you a headache in the long run. So, I have this one. A lot of people say, oh, you shouldn't play with mods or anything, you shouldn't play with an asset editor. Well, that's the point of having an asset editor, and getting all these assets. They help you with the game. Yeah, you're not playing pure vanilla. Wah, wah, shut up. Yeah. Anyway. And you see our little garbage trucks are on their way. They're going away. Run, little trucks, run. Okay. So I'm losing money, basically. I need more people to move in. Come on, people. Oh, they're slowly moving in. There's one right there. Your first city, whenever you first start out, it takes a long time to build. You know, if you're trying to figure out where you're going to put everything, check everything. Check all my situations here. Yeah, we're good. Garbage? Yeah, we're good. Medicals? Yeah, well, we need to eventually put that in, but not now. But anyway, when you're building your first city, start out small, like this. You just want to have your certain areas. You know, I always come in with a plan. I always make one side of the city is all residential and another down the middle. Try to split it up. You got commercial down the middle because, yeah, you know, you need shopping for both the industrial and your residential. Oh, I guess I should zone some more residential. Maybe that's why I'm not making any money. There we go. And you'll see this little spot here. I never zone this area. Actually, I need to de-zone that area. Because you want to keep... This is like a little buffer. You want to keep this. This is like a little buffer. I like it. Most people don't. I do. La. So we are getting some movement over here. And you'll notice I'm making money now. Okay. Okay. There we go. Now let's see. What do I have? I have an industrial. Well, let's not put anything on the outskirts of that. Let's go ahead and fill these little bad boys up with industrial. He's not going to have. He's going to have power because this little solar amenity garbage park actually produces 2 megawatts of power. So it's actually creating power to function. So I've got low demand. Yeah, see, you got low demand for industry or offices. You've got a low demand for commercial, but I'm now getting a medium demand for residential. So that means that more and more people are going to want to move in. So I need to make more roads. So again here, oops, that's kind of wonky. Okay. Oh, and look, we just reached a population. We can now do districts, which those are fun. You will love those. Policies, those can get annoying. We can get a second loan. We got industry specializations, services policies. We now have access to our fire department, police department, and unique buildings. We can now do agriculture and forestry. These are industry specializations, and I can't speak. We now have power usage policies, water usage, and smoke detectors. These will come in handy later on in our gameplay. But for now, let's work on our road here, because apparently it's really, really stupid. There we go. Now we're all lined up. So again, I take a road here. I'm going to come out 2 blocks. Switch to curve tool. come out a block and swing this bad boy up around here. There we go. So now you see all these empty open spaces. So I'm just going to take my, no. We go here. There we go. Odd looking roads through your cities are so much fun. You would not believe how much fun they are. They are really, really fun. And it drives people with really bad OCD insane. Especially if they want to lay out their grid patterns. Yeah. I enjoy making people cringe. My husband doesn't like it though. So here, now we have a dilemma. I'm already setting up, even though I'm not having a lot of people move in, I'm setting up my commercial. Come on. Get there. There we go. I'm setting up my commercial. So that way, when I do get the demand for it, it's already there. I'm not having to worry about it. So now we're fixing to have to figure out what we're going to do with the inside curve here for residential. I have very interesting ideas when it comes to city planning. I don't like a lot of conformity because I think it just makes it look boring. Boom. Now, as I was referring to noise pollution, you're going to find out that people do not like living next to the interstate. Oh, I just made somebody's day very horrible there. And yes, I'm all about some, snappy. I'm all about some wonky little roads running straight through your neighborhoods. Oop, wait, let me. Oh, no, it says no. So, yeah, we'll fix that. I like these little roads that move in and out. They're fun, they're interesting. But we're not going to put anybody up through here because those are some really nasty, noisy areas. Especially when you're having to deal with all the industrial and the commercial and you have all the interstate traffic coming through, piling in, creating noise, just making life a living hell. You people who live next to interstates and highways, you know the feeling. So let's go with some more industrial. Let's go back to our residential. Let's go back and do some more residential because we do have a demand for it. And I like creating these nice little neighborhoods. Yeah, because you see them, you'll see them outside Chicago. You'll see them outside New York City. And you'll see them you'll pretty much see them everywhere. You'll find little cul-de-sacs, which this is what this is. That's what that is. That's a cul-de-sac. It means end of the road, or sort of, yeah, I don't know. But, yeah, just ignore me most times. So you'll have your little cul-de-sacs. And you'll see this outside in Vegas in the huge planned communities, where it's just row upon row upon row of houses that run in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out, and then they'll have a few that'll have these little cul-de-sacs. Now those are nice, but they cram way too many people. You got like 5 houses crammed into this tiny little cul-de-sac. Why are people leaving? You have water. Stop complaining. Oh, but we have no power? What? Oh, power. Yeah, let's just hook that bad boy up right there. Let's see if that fixes anything. And no, it doesn't. Oh, maybe it does. No? Yes? Yeah, we need more power. So don't have enough money for the solar power yet. I need some more wind turbines. So we'll go back over here, do our little wind farm. Now you'll see this blue area. This blue area is for your wind farms. The darker areas means that you can get the most you can get out of a wind turbine is 8 megawatts. Now if I move it down here, you see it's only making 1 megawatt, and I can't build on water. We already know this, but you only get 1 megawatt of power. So that I put it here, you get 6. So you want to try to put your wind turbines, come back over here, in areas where you're going to get high electrical output. You need that high electrical output, which you'll see, because eventually I'll have my wind farm, and then I'm going to have my solar electric. Because yes, I do think those are the best ways to create electricity, because coal, oil, I mean, you live in where I live, we have coal, we have oil, we have wind turbines, we also have nuclear and hydroelectric power production. And we have all of this within just a few miles of where I live. And here a few years ago, they had a huge coal ash debacle where the ash ponds burst and put out a whole lot of people, and it was a long cleanup. It was really, really bad. And I'm not saying anything bad about the coal industry, but you know, look at how many you get. A lot of people who become sick, and you know, it's just bad all around. Ooh, look at our little community on the seaside. Well, not the seaside, but all that. Ooh, what's that over there? What is that? Oh, it won't let me go over there. There's a waterfall. Yes, it's a waterfall. Anyway, so let's get back to our city. And as I said, your electricity problems will become rampant in this game once you start expanding out and trying to figure out where you want to put things, where is everything going to go, what's it going to look like. And pretty much this is what our city looks like right now. It's really nice. I like the way that it laid out. I need to build some more roads for our industry and create a new shopping district. So I'm going to continue our industry out through here. And see, I have another. Ooh, I may. Let's check and see what tiles we have available. Well, I have this, which has the waterfall way up here. But, ooh, see, now this is what I like. You see this? Trains. We're going to purchase this. I'm going to lose a lot of money, but we're going to purchase that. Yay! So let's go back to our city. We're not going to move over there quite yet, because we still have all of this to develop. I say that like it's a huge thing, but so we have our little town here, you know, our little residential area. Actually, let's go ahead and let's do this. We're going to build a bridge. No, 4 lane? 6 lane? 4 lane. There we go. Oh, see that? Now that's pretty. This is going to cost me a lot of my money. So let's leave it to there, and boom. Of course, they're not happy. And we're going to have to upgrade their road. And you do this with the little upgrade tool. And they're going to lose their houses. But, oh crud. Oh crud. No. Upgrade you back down. There we go. Now you do want to have large avenues going through your areas, because you want to create a flow for traffic. Because you definitely need the flow of traffic to create and bring in money for your areas. Because if you don't make money, you're not making anything for your town. See, right at the moment, we're making just under $1,500 a week. That's good, but I'm losing people, which is not good. Because I don't want to lose people. I want to keep people. Come back. No, come back. So we'll speed us up again here, and we'll see what's going on with our traffic situation here. And I love this traffic tool because it lets you know where and people are running out of water. Oh, wonderful. Oh, well, I guess you are. Sorry. We'll just kind of hyperextend this and hook into that. There we go. So now you see these little things popping up. We have a crime problem. Oh, no, crime. You go to your police stations. I don't have enough. Ooh, and we just hit a tiny town. Yay! So now we have access to the schools, the smoking ban, the pet ban, the parks and recreation, the level 2 unique buildings and decorations. Yay! Yay! We now have money to put down a police station. First, we got to figure out where it's going to go. So, you want a police station where it can access every area, just about every area. So I'm actually going to put it there. And everybody's happy, 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 joy, joy. And you'll see the crime start dropping, which is good. Now, another thing that we need is we need a fire station. Now, you have a choice. You can either go with the local fire station, which only has 3 trucks, which aren't going to access hardly anything. Or you can go with the firehouse, which is going to cost me all my money, but it's going to cover everything. So we're actually going to put our firehouse right there. Because it's great. People come into the city, they see a firehouse and they see a police station right next to each other. I feel so safe in this town. No, don't feel safe in this town. Ever. So this is what our town's looking like now. We got a whole bunch of buildings going on here. Looks like we got one that's... had 2 that's... We almost had a Chicago fire situation. We see our fire trucks are over here battling a fire. Get them, boys. Come on. Put it out. And they're just staying there. They're lovely. Oh, they didn't save the house. Well, boo-hoo. But now somebody will just rebuild. So they're going away. They're going away. You see how nice that is. I need to figure out how to get rid of that freaking... I don't like that. And I'm now running into power problems again. Oh, I am. I still don't have enough money, and I don't have enough money for that. Oh, no. Well. Aha. This is how we fix our problem. Budgeting is going to come in very, very handy in this game. It'll help you, instead of adding more and more and more, you can actually just up their budget and it'll produce more. So we'll go over here to our electricity, and I'm going to scroll wheel all the way up to about 125, and I'm going to be making more electricity now. Now, you come down here, your income, and now this is per week, I'm only making $4,400. My total expenses are $3,300, so I'm only making $1,100 a week. Now, I can fix this by either lowering or raising my budget. I can also do the same thing with taxes. Now, a residential, you can go up to 12% without them having a fit. I always raise everybody's taxes to 10%. It's fair. And I'll start making a little bit more money because I've raised the taxes, because I've had to raise the budget on my electricity. Now, if I have to raise the budget on my water production, I'll raise the budget again. So I've got somebody here who's complaining about the noise. See, that little person right there is complaining about the noise. Well, let's see if we can't fix that. No, not yet. We have to have 4,000 people. Now, what I can do is come over here. You see all these little trees and everything? These are useful. Boop, 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 boop. Come on. Come on. There we go. You just have to find that little line in between good and come on. There we go. Let me swing this little bad boy up and get a top view picture here. Oh, come on. So tricky. Come on. Come on. Here we go. There we go. They're still complaining about the noise. They're going to complain about the noise until I can get these roads upgraded. But until then, they're just going to have to suffer. Oh well, poor guys. So I have a climb in my commercial. So this would be a great time. No, I don't want to upgrade. I'm going to bring my big avenue out to about here. Oh, let's turn the snap feature back on. That snap feature is so handy. So we're going to bring our big avenue out to here. And we're going to go back to our little 2 lanes. So about here. No, come over one. Yeah, about there. We're going to come out to about here. You do the same thing here. See, we're creating... No. Oh, crud. I did that. Nope. No. And about there. And no. There. I'm going to lose a little bit of space, but I'm not really going to cry about it. Actually, I probably will. Oh, nope, too much space. Not enough space. Okay, I'm just going to lose some spot. There we go. Now we got a nice little commercial district going on here. Uh-oh. Well, let's just have the funky little road. So now they keep saying, I'm running out of power. Well, shut up. So I'm just going to turn this into a little shopping district. All along here. And see, they're still screaming about power. They don't have enough power. We need more power. Well, I need more money. Because I still need to build another wind turbine. And see, this is why I say they're screaming about power. They still have power. They just don't think they're getting enough power. They really don't want me to put the power... Actually, while I'm thinking about this, before we end the episode, let's talk about zones. So each zone can be turned into a district. Like I'm going to turn this place into one of my largest districts. This is going to be my residential district. Oop, too big. So I'm just going to start out. I'm just going to color all of this in. All of this little area here in. Try not to incorporate any of the commercial into your zoning. We're going to turn that into a different zone. So we're going to grab all of this. Now, it's called the Myrtle District. That's a nice thing, but we're not going to keep it that way. So see, I can actually create another district and see, look, I can bump it, everything. This is going to be my commercial. I'm just going to grab all this and just grab you. Now, come outside and hit your right click and erase that because this is all of our industrial. So I'm just going to get that. Now I need to extend this. The way that you do that is you come in to your district and left click, and it adds more to your district. And I actually need to push some of that district out. There we go. We're actually going to take in that part of the bridge too. Now, and they call this Garnet Park. That's actually a pretty good name. Now we're going to district in our industry. So let's district this in. Just butt up right against here. Color in all of this because this is fixing to get turned into industry. And they call it the Middle District. That's actually, yeah, well, maybe. So now we can do specialized industrial zones. We got one which is just generic industry. You have oil, ore, agriculture, and forestry. Now to check to see what we have in our area is we go to, no, not land value, natural resources. And you'll see these yellow. I like that. That's our next area of industry is our farming industry. Our farming industry does not create a lot of pollution. Over here we have our forestry. Down here we have oil. And over here we have mining. We have our ore. So this was actually a good move to come over to this side. Because my next tile I'll probably buy will probably be this tile. Just so I can have that. Ooh, hey, ooh, no. We do not need these people losing power right yet. We don't want everything coming down on top of our heads. There we go. We need more. So I'm actually going to place one more once I get $6,000. And let's pull that bad boy up. So I should be getting $6,000 here shortly. This is fun. It's fast gameplay. I don't spend a lot of time worrying about what I'm going to do. Where am I going to put it? No. Real quick and easy. So I'm going to rename this district. So you just click on the district. Click on the name. Delete it. Well, there we go. You can delete it. Frickin' chirper. Go away. There we go. So now we're going to get rid of the Myrtle District. We're going to call it The Den. Oop. Learn to spell. The Den. Now, it's all residential. So let's go to our policies. What can we do in our area? We could put a smoke detector. Now it's 5 cents a building, but it reduces the risk of fire significantly. It's actually pretty good. We can do a power usage, which means it's 5 cents. Again, it's 5 cents a building for upkeep. Now, your policies, you really need to go over them and look at them and figure out which ones you want to use. Since they keep complaining about using so much power, and they really shouldn't be using it, for this district, we're going to put a power usage power. Water, we're not going to worry about and smoke detection. For the residential, we're going to keep it pretty simple. We're just going to shut up, Sharper, go away. And then they have a pet ban. I love animals. I'm not putting a pet ban on anybody. So we have this. Their taxation, we can't access any of these quite yet. So the one policy we have for our district, come on, is our power usage. And look at how much power we've saved. We went from having absolutely none to having well over a lot. Now, each district needs to be planned. And see, now they're not complaining about being out of power anymore. So now let's go to Garnet Park. Put a policy in. We're going to do the power usage. And we're also going to do a smoking ban in our commercial districts. Yes, people should be allowed to smoke, but I'm going to put a smoking ban in. One, it'll reduce the risk of fire, and people will be healthier. They're not going to be as happy, but they're going to be healthier. So, Garnet Park, no specialization because it is a commercial area. Ooh, I got some residential into that. Let me go back to my zoning tool here. Go down to my tiny circle. We're actually going to grab that bad boy there. Oop, oop, oop. Bring this out because we want our residential not to be taken over by our commercial. There we go. Oh, and look, we've already hit a population of 1,900. We can now do bus lines, level 3s. We now have the ore industry. We can do recycling, recreational use. I highly approve. And we have unlocked a whole bunch of new stuff. And we have the advanced wind turbine and the cemeteries. These will be useful. Sort of. Maybe. So for now, let's finish zoning. Let's finish up our policies in our zones. Now for this place, we're going to do a smoke detector. One, because your industry, they're stupid. They burn down constantly. And I do mean constantly. You want smoke detectors. It's going to cost you a little bit of money, but do it. It'll save you from having to put in a crap ton of fire departments. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. Go away, you stupid chirper. I really need to get a mod to get rid of that because it's very, very annoying. So, today we have built our residential area, our commercial area, our industrial area, got them accesses in and out. Oop, wait, except for in. Yeah, we'll do that later. We bought this area over here so we could have access to our train line. Yay! We'll eventually get over here, but for now we're going to finish building over here. So, we have our commercial districts, we have our industry, we have a residential. We put in some new zones. We've enacted some policies. We've got our nice little wind farm going over here. I think that will do it for today. So let's catch up next time, and next time I might actually have a little bit more built over here and turn this into generic industry, and then I'm going to show you the joys of building farms and listening to the people complain. So until then, people, have a good day and keep on building.